Eli, how much of the leadership role have you embraced coming into camp this year?
Especially with Justin being out this year, I've had to take on the role a lot more, being more vocal, just getting everybody right, making sure the front is set and all that, and just talking to different guys on the team, making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. So.
For you coming back from injury, I mean, how exciting is it to be just over a week away from the season? What's that journey been like for you?
It's been very exciting just to get back out there and be able to run around again and just being able to have fun while playing the game again. Yeah, the injury set me back a little bit last year, and it had me out for the rest of the year. But I'm very excited for next week and to get out to Nickel State and see what we do. So.
What was the lowest point or the toughest point dealing with that over the last year or so?
Just the initial start of it, just knowing that I was going to have to sit out after the 4 games I played and have to go through rehab and all that. So it was just the initial start of it. Once I got out of got out of surgery and started rehabbing and whatnot, everything started to turn back around for me.
What got you through everything? Was there some advice or something that someone said to you?
Just rallying around my team. After it happened, a lot of guys like, yeah, keep your head up, stay positive. You still got next year, and then with me get my medical, you got 2 years left. So just my teammates, man, they rallied around me. Just kept my spirits high, kept my head up. So.
You're a physical dude. What kind of mob mentality will this defense have in 2019?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I love being physical. So, we're just going to take that mob mentality, come out, be physical, just start the game fast. That's what we're going to try and do every game, have our keys right and play down here. So.
How excited are you for this defense coming out in 2019?
I'm very excited. We got a lot of guys back. We got some new guys playing in different positions now, too. So I'm very excited for the season to start and see what we do.
It's the biggest adjustment for you guys switching from last year's defense to now with Coach Hazelton?
What would I say? I don't know. Coach Hazelton, he brought in a new defense for us, but I'll just say the challenge of learning that new defense and actually performing on the field for what he actually wants us to do from different looks we get and different things of that nature. So I guess just taking on that new defense and actually learning it. So.
We know it's not a long-term injury, but how frustrating is it to see Cody not being available for the first couple of weeks, I guess?
We're still keeping the ball rolling. Cody's still there. He's still in the film room with us, still doing things of that nature. And so we rallied around him as well, too, to help him get back and keep his head high as well, too. So, it's been a little bit change, but not too much. So.
As a linebacker, how much fun is it to be playing in a more aggressive kind of defense this year?
Oh, it's very fun. Linebackers, it's a lot of fun. But me being the physical guy myself, I just embraced it, And so now that we got that mob mentality and everybody else around the defense having that same thing as well, too, it's like you got the whole defense with you doing the same thing. So it'll be very fun.
What are your impressions of Daniel Green as a player and what he's done over the last year or so?
Oh, Daniel Green, he's a good guy, man. We always talk. He's funny. But as far as on the field aspect, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Daniel, he flies around. He's smart. He does what he's supposed to do. He's taking on the challenge of learning the defense, and he's taking it on real well, learning it quick, too. So, Daniel, he's a good player.
When Hazelton was here, he had really good things to say about Nick Allen. What are your impressions of him as a teammate?
Oh, Nick, yeah, he's a funny guy when we're in there, too. But Nick, he's taking on that role as well, too, as far as, learning the defense and flying around and being in those right fits and dropping what he's supposed to do, too. So, we just got a good group of linebackers, man. It's from me, Cody, to Daquan to Daniel, we all just rallied around each other as a linebacker core and just been trying to learn it, especially with him being our defensive coordinator as well, too. So.
No more questions.
Where have you improved the most?
Where have I improved the most? For me, it had to be just learning the whole game itself. Whatever our, now that we have a new defense, but just learning what everybody's supposed to do on the field rather than what I'm just doing each play, So I think learning that aspect of the game, it'll help your game out a lot more and whatnot, so yeah.
What kind of unit-wide attitude exists on the defense coming into the season?
Well, that mob mentality, just be nasty, aggressive, start the game off right, and play ball, so.
How long did it take for you before you got tired of going against your own teammates? I know you're ready to actually see somebody else out here on the field.
Well, towards the end of the camp, it's kind of like, we get into the different scout stuff. But it's the competitive part at first. But after a while, hitting on your same guys as well, he's like, all right, win this first game when we get to actually get to go hit somebody else and do things of that nature. So.
Well, last week when we had the offensive players, of course, they were talking about the highlight plays they saw from the offense. Mm-hmm. What are some of the plays that you feel like have been impressive here that you've seen from your defensive teammates, or if it's one of your own?
Everybody they're in the right spots, catching pigs, just being in their right drops. Why he tears the field up. He plays fast, he's big and aggressive. So everybody just, you know what I'm saying, flying around, doing what they're supposed to do.